Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. Coming out with it, it's Moore. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Jordan. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Makes a grab enough for the first. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. The give to the tailback. Tripped up for the tackle.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
Barrels ahead. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the middle. Got his man. There he goes to the right. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
What an enormous play. The 9.
Will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense set on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
ready to kick it away to get things started. Going for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Amaro.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You could see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. Back to throw, it's Tebow. It's complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Jordan. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on second down for this offense. The Noles will kick it away first. Oh, he's going to go for the return. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. Looking for room at the 25. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Burden. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. offense getting set for first down. They'll go with a direct snap. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. He's back to throw on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying.
And into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And nice blocking by this offense. Nice job running the football. How about the running back? You could tell he knew exactly where the goal line was. He wanted to get to it. He was fighting to get to it, but goes out of bounds at the 1. First and goal from the 1. This offense is in great position.
Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, no! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And here's the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. He's looking to throw it. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Burden. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's James. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he wants it all. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Snap it to the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. To the air, it's Young. Using his feet to buy time. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys on him.
Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Burden. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown Seminoles! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running to the left. Using the spin move. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with a minute and a half to go. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Pressure coming. And he just wore out his welcome in the pocket. Stayed in there way too long. A coverage sack for this defense. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here on third down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third down, he'll have to push it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty.
Looking for a deep man. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Flying down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burden. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Noles.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Judkins. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air. It's Milroe. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll go to the air on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it inside the 30. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
38, Florida State, 28.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. At the 20. He'll go out of bounds at the 4-yard line, and he almost had a pick 6. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Burden. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Skips away from pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack in there.
They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Young. They're trying to get to him. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on.
Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Throws to the back. This time he's got his man. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Got a wide open receiver. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's looking to pass. They're bringing heat. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
They'll try to get it through the air. Coming after him. Going to try to get it himself. The offense coughs it up. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Now they're going to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how